This is News 3 Now at 6.
Thank you for joining us tonight. A group trying to sue to end local public health orders is asking a judge to stop the latest order from the Dane County Public Health Department. Amy Reed spoke with them and is live to explain why they believe the order is unlawful. Amy?
This is part of an ongoing lawsuit, but with the changes we've seen in Dane County over the last few weeks and the order that followed, this group wants a judge to step in.
The health officers have certain powers that are designated by statutes, and their powers are largely to forbid public gatherings. That's not what they're doing.
Attorney Joe Voiland represents more than 20 people trying to get the courts to intervene in local public health orders. On Friday, they added another request to stop the latest order from Milwaukee and Dane counties, which Voiland says restricts private gatherings.
They are enforcing other rules. They're not enforcing what they have the authority to enforce, which is to forbid public gatherings, but they're enforcing rules about private gatherings. They're telling you that in Dane County, you can't have more than 10 people inside your own home.
His reasoning comes from the part of the order that limits mass gatherings. Inside any property, those are limited to 10 people or fewer. We asked the health department about this filing, and they said they won't comment on pending litigation, adding, City of Madison and Dane County are confident the public health orders will withstand judicial review because the public health orders are lawful and in the public's best interest, given the extraordinary situation posed by COVID-19. This isn't the only challenge to local health orders that's out there right now. A gym owner in Racine challenged the city on their order and won. The city is appealing that decision, and while the appeal is going on, the city's order stays in place.
For a third straight day, there have been no reported COVID-19 deaths in the state. DHS says there were around 600 new cases reported, topping the 32,000 mark. Health officials say about 6,000 of those are still active. Today's positive percentage of new tests dropped to 9.2%, which is still relatively high. This weekend, percentages of new cases were above the 10% mark. Public Health Madison and Dane County says the community testing site at the Align Energy Center has seen a lot of demand lately, which they believe is people worried about possible exposure over the weekend. Officials want to remind everyone that the incubation period for the virus is 2 to 14 days. So if you were exposed on Saturday, getting tested today may not give you a very meaningful result. They recommend getting tested right away if you do have symptoms. But if you were in a group and want to get tested for peace of mind, officials recommend getting tested 3 to 5 days after that gathering. And while you're waiting to be tested and waiting for results, you should be isolating yourself at home. Beloit College just announced its fall semester reopening plan. Students will begin the fall semester on campus on Tuesday, September 1st, with a hybrid of in-person and online courses. In-person instruction will end on November 24th before Thanksgiving break. One major change is the launch of the college's new modular course schedule called MODS. Students will take 2 courses in each mod over 7.5 weeks instead of 4 courses throughout the entire semester. The college says this plan is more suitable for a potential second COVID-19 outbreak. New video today showing the effectiveness of different kinds of face masks. In the video, UW-Madison engineer Scott Sanders demonstrates how droplets from a cough escape from masks of varying styles and materials. With no mask, droplets travel more than 3 feet. Masks with valves allow many particles to escape. Cloth masks with a loose weave don't perform as well as those made with tightly woven cloth. And masks without fitted nose pieces allow particles to escape through gaps in the top. Other mask styles, including flat fold masks, can leak particles out the sides near the ears. So we're hearing more on why the Public Health Department isn't implementing a mandatory mask wearing policy. Last week, officials said racial discrimination played a big role in the decision. Jamie Perez looked into the reasoning behind this today. Jamie?
Right, well, a lot of people did want some clarification as to their reasoning that they gave last week, plus some additional reasons that they gave on why they're not implementing that mandatory mask policy. Now, some of them said that it also has to do with the fact that people have health conditions that make mask wearing difficult or challenging. There's some socioeconomic statuses of people who don't have access to multiple clean masks. There's some enforcement issues that could lead to violence. And then, of course, the issue of race that they brought up last week. Now, today I talked with an expert on racial disparities at UW-Madison, and she said the reasoning behind that is a legitimate concern, especially among black men. She said our society has this implicit bias where people of color wearing masks can be seen as a threat.
We live in a racialized society that doesn't afford people of color the same protection in their mask. And they could be wanting to do all the right things, protect others, protect themselves, but yet they will bear the unfair burden of the repercussions of wearing a mask.
Even though mask wearing is not required, medical experts still strongly encourage mask wearing, especially if our cases continue to increase. And public health officials say they're also working on making masks more accessible to those who cannot afford it.
A company run by Wisconsin Assembly Speaker Robin Vos received between $150,000 and $350,000 through the federal government's coronavirus small business lending program. Now, that is according to lists of recipients the U.S. Treasury Department released today. That data shows Robin J. Vos Enterprises in Burlington received the money through the Paycheck Protection Program. The company manufactures popcorn and popcorn supplies. The program aims to help small businesses and their workers weather the coronavirus pandemic. The Milwaukee Art Museum announced it will reopen to the public starting Thursday, July 16th, with free admission for 1 month. This is the first step in a phased reopening of the museum to the public and includes new protocols to support a healthy and safe environment for visitors and staff. Museum members will have the opportunity to visit 1 week earlier, starting this Thursday. Public Health Madison in Dane County is looking for an artist to paint a mural in its Southside Clinic for the Special Supplemental Nutrition Program for Women, Infants, and Children, or WIC. 4,000 people enter that clinic every month, and health officials want them to feel welcome with a mural representing the diversity of the community and giving children an opportunity to learn.
The WIC program is a nutrition program, and we do a lot of education with breastfeeding. We also have a farmers market program. So we're hopeful that the mural proposals will include a variety of those elements, but we're really excited to see what local artists come up with and how they imagine the space.
The artist will be paid $3,000 for their work. Proposals must be in by July 17th, and WIC participants will get to vote for the winner. The goal is to get the mural done by September. We have a link to how you can submit your proposal on channel3000.com. The hot and humid weather sticking around. Let's check your first warn forecast with meteorologist Dana Fulton.
Thankfully, it was mostly dry for the 4th of July weekend. Those thunderstorms kind of popping up, though, this afternoon. Much of the area is still dry right now. In fact, as we look at our Edgewater sky cam, a clear sky over Madison. We are currently sitting at 89 degrees. We did break that 90-degree threshold again this afternoon with a very calm breeze. So the breeze not providing much relief from the heat. Our radar is currently quiet for much of the area, but we do have this one cell on the northeast corner of Dane County. We'll take a little closer look. It doesn't seem like there's any lightning along with it, but just south of Columbus, heading north on 151, you may be dealing with some heavier rainfall. Tomorrow, temps will yet again climb to the low 90s. Another very humid afternoon with the chance for showers and thunderstorms. So we do have alert days in the forecast for tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday because it is going to be so hot and humid outside. We'll take a closer look at a brief break in the heat for this weekend in just a few minutes.
The Fitchburg Fire Department was able to save a house today, putting out an outside fire before it spread to the home. They say a propane grill caught fire and then quickly spread to the deck. Within minutes, crews had the fire extinguished, and they say it did not do any structural damage to the duplex. No injuries were reported. The Dane County Sheriff's Office is looking for the thieves who took more than 30 firearms from a gun shop. This happened in the town of Deerfield yesterday morning. Amanda Quintana is here now with details.
Deputies responded to Smitty's Guns on London Road around 7:15 yesterday morning, but the burglars were already gone, along with more than 30 guns. Investigators have identified 2 cars they think were involved. One, a red Toyota Corolla, was found abandoned but still running on Highway 73. That car was stolen from Madison overnight. The second car, a black sedan, has not been found yet.
It's definitely unnerving to know that now we have over 30 firearms that are in the hands of criminals, and you don't know how or when those guns are going to be used.
Deputies are checking with those who live along London Road to see if they saw anything or might have caught the burglars on surveillance video at their homes. The Sheriff's Office says the Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives will become involved in this investigation.
Madison police say several homes were hit with gunfire over the weekend, including one on the east side that was targeted twice. Madison Police's Violent Crimes Unit has stepped in to investigate. It happened just a few blocks from La Follette High School in the area of Sponham Avenue and Ruth Street. Police found 45 shell casings from multiple guns. One of the rounds went through the wall and hit a crib inside that home. 3 people were inside at the time, 2 adults and a child. No one was hurt. Madison police say this is the same house that was shot on the 4th of July. And then in a separate incident also on the east side, 2 other homes and a vehicle were also hit by gunfire this weekend. It happened around 1 a.m. Sunday on Trafalgar Place. No one was hurt. Investigators did find 28 shell casings from 2 different guns in the road. Witnesses reported hearing 2 cars racing through the area around the time of the shooting. This morning, the Dodge County Sheriff's Department says a bullet being shot at a woodchuck ricocheted off some trees and then hit a golfer at a nearby course. This happened in the town of Lomira around 11 a.m. Deputies say a 50-year-old man shot at that woodchuck on his property. That bullet bounced off some trees and hit the 80-year-old man who was at the golf club on Camelot. His injuries are non-life-threatening. No further information will be released as this remains under investigation. Still ahead tonight at 6, construction begins today on Dane County's newest dog park, where it's being built and when it'll be done.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Happy 4th of July Super Sale, happening this week at the Brothers Maine. Come in now for more savings on more brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. We make upgrading your home more convenient at Maine with up to 18 months of 0% financing and expert-free delivery. Get more at the 4th of July Super Sale. More selection, more savings, and more satisfaction. And happy birthday, USA, from the Brothers Maine, your local store for more since 1938.
Let's summer. Let's dine out by truly dining out. Let's send smoke signals to the neighbors, then serve up the freshest of food with a side of fresh air. Let's raise our tongues to tasty by introducing our grills to new thrills and make mouths water more than a backyard slip and slide. Let's live a little more by having another s'more. Because summer is here, and no one does summer like Festival Foods.
Blackhawk has helped me be able to pursue fire science. I've always wanted to give back to not only my own community, but to other people that might have helped me along the way. My instructors, they know how to joke around with us and have a good time, make our training not just our training where it's boom, 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 but it's also oh, we're having a good time while we're learning something that we love to do. I don't think the passion will ever go away for having to go on a call or going to help people.
At Papa Murphy's, we knead seriously, chop seriously, and shred seriously. Because we're serious about Tuesdays, even if you're not. Every Tuesday, get a large pizza for just $10. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
Summer is here. It's time to grab the family and hit the open road. To make sure your trip is safe, Meineke is now offering free brake pads. Call your Madison area Meineke for details. Meineke Car Care Center is here to help.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. Local organizations are making sure the coronavirus isn't keeping kids from tapping into their creative sides this summer. MSCR and the Madison Museum of Contemporary Art are once again teaming up to celebrate 45 years of the annual Art Cart program. As with just about everything this year, it's a bit different. This summer, you'll be able to pick up an Art Cart art kit and bring it home. Today, they were being handed out at Lucia Crest Park on Owen Drive. The kits are filled with supplies and instructions for creative activities.
The two art cart leaders are committed to safety as well, so families can feel safe coming to the art cart. We're going to be wearing masks and having families stand 6 feet apart, still being able to offer the program, but just kind of adhering to that safety.
The Art Cart program kicked off today and runs through August 14th. To pick up an art cart, look for the colorful Art Cart van, which will be parked at several parks over the next month and a half. Art carts are limited and available first come, first served. Crews have now started construction of Dane County's 8th dog park. It will be located at Anderson Farm County Park in the town of Oregon. The approximately 40-acre off-leash dog park will be enclosed with perimeter fencing and offer a separate area for small dogs. The dog park is anticipated to open in 2021 and will be the county's 3rd largest dog park. The Dane County Farmers Market will not be held this year on the Capitol Square. Today, organizers announced the Capitol Police revoked their permit for the square for the remainder of the 2020 outdoor season, but they say that doesn't mean the market will close for the season. Since April, the market has been offering local food pickups at Willow Island at the Alliant Energy Center on both Wednesdays and Saturdays. They say unless circumstances change dramatically, they will continue that for the rest of the season. The market manager says the decision was not taken lightly, but the Dane County Farmers Market has no higher priority than ensuring the health and safety of both its patrons and its vendors. Still to come, tonight in sports, a few Brewers players have tested positive for coronavirus, who they are and how the team plans to move forward. But first, after a hot and humid holiday weekend, the trend will continue well into this work week. Dana Fulton will have your full First Warn forecast next.
What do you think of when you hear custom built in the USA? Superior quality, skilled craftsmanship, built to last? At Renewal by Anderson, our windows are custom built in the USA. That's something each and every one of us is proud of. We're proud of what we do, and we're proud of where we do it. Renewal by Anderson, the better way to a better window.
How to get more out of your Wisconsin Dells vacation. Ride more rides, slide more slides, maybe even go for a train ride. Have more fun than a barrel of monkeys. Bite off more than you can chew. Who says less is more? More like more is more. Now that's more like it. Hey, you're getting more than you bargained for. All the more reason to do a little more. Need I say more? Wisconsin Dells. That's more like it. Go to wisdells.com and start planning your trip to the water park capital of the world today.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me.
I solemnly swear that I will support the veterans of the
United States Armed Forces.
I will defend the Constitution
against all enemies. That I will commit
to ensuring they are
not forgotten.
And I will enable veterans to live the same life of opportunity
they have provided me. So help me God.
Help get you back to it. And here's how, with the Ford Promise. Visit your Ford dealer, finance a new, certified pre-owned or used vehicle through Ford Credit, and if you lose your job, you can return it for up to 1 year from the day you bought it. You can also get 0% APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. Let us help get you back to it with the Ford Promise.
Wow, you ready?
Yeah, let me just grab my wallet.
Uh-oh, I've seen this before. Wallet way too big, skinny jeans too skinny.
I'll just carry it.
Before you break something, you should know you don't actually need a wallet. With BMO Harris, you can just take cash out with your phone. Or if you need to, you can pay them with Zelle. That works?
Yeah.
You're stuck, aren't you?
Smile.
Woo! Those jeans are way too tight.
That feeling you get when no wallet is no big deal. That's the BMO effect.
Right now, radar's quiet for most of southern Wisconsin. It does look like some light rain again along 151 in the northeast quarter of Dane County, and up towards La Crosse right now we do have some heavier showers. The rain that popped through earlier today did bring these little bullseye targets into parts of Iowa and Sauk counties. The center of this in the last 12 hours just south of Dodgeville, picking up just about 2¼ inches. Very, very quick storms popping up and then dying down. So we did see some heavier rain at times, but now that rain threat really dying down for the evening. Again, most of the area did stay dry today. Partly cloudy skies through the rest of the evening. Some rain chances up until about 10 o'clock for areas north of Dane County, and then we stay partly cloudy heading into Tuesday. Tuesday will be partly sunny outside with another chance for showers and thunderstorms developing in the afternoon and evening. Notice once the rain starts to pass through, our temperatures cool down. Our humidity also drops quite a bit when the rain showers bubble up. But before the rain does come through, our temperatures will reach the low 90s for afternoon highs. Overnight, partly cloudy for Wednesday morning and then partly sunny through the afternoon with only a slight chance for an isolated shower or thunderstorm for Wednesday afternoon and evening. So we back off just a little bit on those rain chances. Heat index readings, though, they still stay quite high. Tomorrow afternoon, it's going to feel like we're in the mid to upper 90s at times. Notice, though, these areas that have the cooler temperatures, that's where our models are bringing in the rain chances. So when we do have the rain come through, of course, it feels cooler briefly, but our heat index readings for Wednesday afternoon expected to climb even higher, could be reaching the upper 90s into the low triple digits for our heat index readings. Temperature trends, unfortunately, not letting up anytime soon. Looking at our 6 to 10 day outlook, which pushes us into the middle of July. Very likely we will trend above average, and the same goes for our 8 to 14 day outlook. So we stay warm and we stay humid. Because of this, we still have alert days in the forecast for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Our high temperatures will be in the low 90s, but those heat index readings could creep up above 100. For Thursday, we'll have a better chance for showers and thunderstorms developing. We could see some strong thunderstorms passing through for Thursday. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll be at 91 in Madison. Hot and humid yet again, with another chance for showers and thunderstorms developing late in the day. Wednesday in the low 90s, heat index readings will be in the upper 90s, potentially again crossing that triple digit line. For Thursday, low 90s with a chance for showers and thunderstorms, and then on Friday, we'll drop back to the upper 80s. This weekend is our little bit of a cool down. We'll see high temperatures in the low 80s with partly sunny skies on Saturday and mostly sunny skies on Sunday. It'll be a little less humid outside also. Heading into next week, we climb back up into the 90s. That humidity creeps right back in. We'll start talking about heat index readings back in the mid to upper 90s by the middle of next week.
And coming up in sports, the schedule is out, where the Brewers will open up their season. When's their home opener, and what's up with the number 7? I'll explain next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation.
Wells Asphalt Paving. Expert paving for over 40 years. Now offering $250 off your asphalt paving project. For residential and commercial, from new construction to replacements. Call today and save at Wells Asphalt Paving.
Save big money in your next project with 11% off everything now at Menards. Get the job done with Works Tools. This 20-volt cordless trimmer and edger easily converts in seconds. Right now, pick it up for only $88.11 after 11% off. Generac Rapid Start Portable Generator provides backup power with the turn of a control. Right now, it's $978.11 after 11% off. Start saving with 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Incredible deals, huge markdowns, plus free doorstep shipping on everything. What a sale. The 4th of July sale at Slumberland Furniture.
There's time for adventure, there's people to treasure and moments that no one can hold. There's so much to see when you're wandering
Culligan water can help. From value-priced softeners to the world's best and even salt-free, no one has more solutions than Culligan to customize the best filtration for your home. The only water that comes with a van. Contact Culligan, the local water experts.
Wells Asphalt Paving, expert paving for over 40 years. Now offering $250 off your asphalt paving project. For residential and commercial, from new construction to replacements. Call today and save at Wells Asphalt Paving.
Tuesday morning, our heat wave continues with another alert day. Chris Reese will tell us if we'll have to keep our eye out for a chance of storms.
And a southern Wisconsin city could take a vote on whether to take down a statue of its namesake. We'll see you starting at 4:30.
Brewers pitcher Angel Perdomo and infielder Luis Arias have tested positive for COVID-19, but their tests were positive before the start of Milwaukee's summer camp, and that's important to know because both Perdomo and Arias entered into isolation protocol prior to the team reporting for testing on July 1st, and neither took part in the workouts over the weekend. So Craig Counsell and his staff knew about the positive tests and took immediate action to keep the rest of their team on the field.
We have to keep our players safe. We have to spread them out. We have to get used. We have to understand how we all have to operate together. And that requires right now all of our attention. So the season is not yet, it's not on my radar really. This is on my radar because, you know, it's keeping everybody healthy and safe.
And as far as when can Arias and Perdomo report to camp, well, that won't happen until they're symptom-free and test negative twice in a 24-hour period. It could be 10 days, 14 days, as Craig Counsell said. Everybody's different. In other news from Miller Park, the schedule is out. Opening day is set for July 24th against the Cubs at Wrigley Field. And the number 7 seems to be a theme for the crew. They'll play 7 of their 10 games against the Cubbies at Wrigley. They don't play at Miller Park until the 7th game of the season. Home opener is July 31st against the Cardinals. And their last 7 games of the year, all on the road, with the final 4 at Busch Stadium. And how crazy is this? Former UW lacrosse quarterback Evan Lewandowski, who said back in May he was transferring to Maryland, has found a different home. One a lot closer to lacrosse. Lewandowski is transferring to UW-Whitewater, a conference rival. As a sophomore, he set UWL's single-season records in passing and touchdowns and tied a D3 record by throwing 9 touchdowns in 1 game. You heard that right, 9. He threw 9 touchdowns. And so UW-Whitewater's like, yes, we like this guy. And UW lacrosse is like, what's going on? We don't want to face him.
Oh my gosh, but baseball.
It's back.
Yes, okay.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
We're not going to jinx anything.
Thank you. And here's Dana with the final check of your forecast.
We are expecting this warm and humid trend to continue on. Alert days for tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. High temperatures will be in the low 90s with heat index readings in the mid to upper 90s, close to 100. Chances for showers and thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. Slight chance on Wednesday and better chances Thursday and Friday.
Dana, thank you. Thanks for joining us. Have a great evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.